Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Xbox Central, where we dive into the darker side of gaming culture and explore the stories that make headlines. Today, we're taking a look at a case that's sure to leave you shook: the Deltona mass murders known as the Xbox Massacres. In 2004, 6 people lost their lives in a brutal attack at a home on Telford Lane in Deltona, Florida. The victims were brutally beaten with baseball bats, leaving behind a trail of blood and devastation that still felt today. And now, nearly 2 decades later, we're hearing from one of the killers himself, Jerone Hunter. Hunter sat in the courtroom this week as prosecutors read back his testimony from nearly 20 years ago. The transcript revealed a chilling picture of a group of young men, fueled by anger and a desire for power, who decided to take matters into their own hands. According to Hunter's testimony, he met Salas at Pine Ridge High School in Deltona, where they bonded over their shared love of football and other extracurricular activities. But things took a dark turn when Hunter met Victorino through a mutual acquaintance. It was Victorino who would eventually become the ringleader of the group, fueling their anger and aggression towards anyone who got in their way. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that this group of young men were driven by a toxic mix of entitlement, racism, and hatred. Hunter's testimony paints a picture of a group that was hell-bent on violence, with Victorino at its helm. He described how they ended up at a house on Telford Lane, where the victims lived, and how Victorino kicked in the front door. According to Hunter, he was the first one into the house, followed by either Salas or Cannon. The details of that night are still disturbing today: the sound of screams, the smell of blood, the sight of lifeless bodies lying on the floor. And at the center of it all were Victorino and his crew, who seemed to take pleasure in the suffering of others. But here's the thing: we're not just talking about a bunch of random guys with a taste for violence. We're talking about 2 men who are now facing another chance to get sentenced for their crimes. The question on everyone's mind is, will justice be served this time around? The prosecutors finished their presentation by calling family members of the victims to speak about the loss of their loved ones. It was a poignant reminder that even 20 years later, the impact of these crimes still lingers. And that's where we are today, with Jerone Hunter facing another chance to get sentenced for his role in one of Florida's most infamous mass murders. Will this time around be any different? Only time will tell. Stay tuned to Xbox Central for more updates on this developing story.